Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another time travel tennis tournament. We're live from Kansas City. We're at the Kansas Classic for the Ladies C group. That's the ladies who are kind of a mixture of 2020s and old time. But regardless of that, some ladies C's you don't see are Andrea Petkovic, Sloane Stevens, or even Sandra Reynolds. Anyhow, these 32 ladies are trying to win this month, which would qualify them for the trip to the end of year competition in the regardlessness. So anyway, the one seed Belinda Bunch of Germany, tired of being a loser. Well, she beats Stammers in straight sets, so Bunch does her job. And Bettina will face Diaz of Kazakhstan, who beat the Ukrainian Tarenko in straight sets. So Diaz does her job. Will face Bunch. The 16 Maddie Keys will lose to Ro Pasco. A lot of people say, has Ro Pasco won a tournament? No, she has not. So Maddie Keys losing. Keys won in the 2020 group. She is allowed to compete in the Lady C group. So anyway, Maddie Keys loses to Ro Pasco. And it will be Lisa Huber who will face Ro Pasco. She beats Sevastova in 3 sets. Sevastova, a favorite of the current ladies, the 2020 ladies, but she's allowed to be in Lady C. She's allowed to be in two. The men's, there's two. So running the 4th seed will beat Bickerton 6-3, 6-4. Will Jeannie Bouchard win? The answer is no. Rinaldi beats her. Damn it, you can't beat Karen Rinaldi? Really? Anyway, Irani will face Rinaldi. The 17 Roberta Finchi will get taken out by Save of Hungary in straight sets. Save trying to do well for Hungary. Roberta Finchi, known by everyone as being the woman who ruined Serena Williams' chance at the Grand Slam in 2015. Like all 4 majors in 1 year, but failed. Danny Gallagher, sure. Anyway, Frida James will face Save. She beats Mirza of India in straights. Sloane Stevens, the 2 seed, will beat Panetta Bread 7-5, 6-4. I feel like Panetta's won a tournament. Probably in the. She did win a tournament. Well, thank goodness that Panetta actually. Oh, Panetta is out. Okay. Regardless, it's Vesnina, the Russian, who will face Stevens. She beat Lindquist in straight sets. So that's what happened. Anyway, the 5 seed Patty Schneider, I would say Petra Schneider, but Petra's the skier. Patty Schneider will fall to Su Wei of China 6-4, 6-2. Su Wei will face Fairbank of South Africa, who beat Medrano in 3 sets. Medrano. So that's what happened. The 3 seed Macaroni, beat Houghton in 3 sets, so she wins. And she will face Anne Smith of the US, who beat the other Australian in the subgroup, Ebbern, in straight sets. The 8 seed Tem Safari will lose to Demungo, who really was a last minute replacement. Demungo won her match. Wow. She will face Punseva, who beat Sinderstein in 3 sets. So Punseva, I know the name is off-putting for obvious reasons. Anyway, the round of 16. We only have 4 seats left. The wildcard matchups. Ro Pascual beats Huber 7-6, 6-2, so she'll move on. Save, the Hungarian, beat Frida James. They tell Irani you can go next. And Irani beats Rinaldi, so Irani will face Save Uve. Domingo, man, Isabel Domingo looking pretty good. She beats Punseva in 3 sets. She's making a comeback. Hi. And Fairbank beats Su Wei in 3. Fairbank with the win. The 1 seed Boone, she beats Diaz, so she'll face Ro Pascual in the next round. So it's Germany, Spain, Italy, and Hungary on the left side. And South Africa, so that's 5 nations. Then we're going to make 6 nations. Sloane Stevens with the win over Fesnina, so she faces Fairbank. Well, if Makarova wins, then it's 8 nations, 8 ladies. Nope, Anne Smith will face them and go. One of those girls are going to the semifinals. Macaroni. Can't believe it. We would have seen 8 nations. We would have seen Germany, Spain, Italy, Hungary, France, US, Spain, Russia, and South Africa. But no. There's only 3 seats left. Dem Go. Man, she's on fire. She's beating Anne Smith. She could actually pull one of the hat. Who knows? Quarter number 2 sees Bunge beat Royal Pasco. And Sade, the Hungarian, will move on to the semifinals. She beats Sarah Harani. Sloane Stevens beats Fairbanks, so she faces them and go. So it is a 4 nations event: Germany, Hungary, France, and the United States. I'm voting for Sade Stevens. Nope, Bunge with the win, so the number 1 seed overall will win. She has not won a tournament yet. And it will be number 2, Sloane Stevens. So it's Bunge versus Stevens. Yeah, them and go. Man, she really had a good tourney and all that. Chave, Ave, Bave. So Bunge, the 1 seed. Sloane Stevens has only lost 1 set, and that's to Festina. Why would my sister comment on my post? My sister-in-law comment on my post. Stop commenting on my post, Marlene. Sorry. Got a lot of things going on. Bunge versus Stevens. 1v2. And Sloane has beaten Bunge, so number 10 versus number 12. Bunge, how has she done? She got to the finals in Berlin in her home country, losing to Kvitova. She did beat Irani, Kerber, and Skivone, 3 top 10 ladies, but she couldn't pull it out against a fourth. Right, so Open, she lost to Taranko at number 13. Yikes. Wimbledon at number 13, she lost to Eburn. She went to Toronto, lost to Eleanor Sears, and went to Kitchener and lost to Kara Black. And then she dropped to number 16. She beat Maliva and Westcott to move on in the U.S. Open, but lost to Kvitova. Sweet 16. Quarters, losing to Makarova and Fort Lauderdale. Semifinal lost to Sherman in Tampa. Melbourne, Aussie Open, she beat Larson at number 15, but lost to Fairbank. Went to the Pan Pacific final in Japan, losing to Shamvareva. Went to the semis in Auckland, losing to Buxton. So she's beaten Stammers, Diaz, Royal Pascual, and Sade. So she hasn't, well, Royal Pascual number 50. So now Sloane Stevens is going to prove to her that she should have not counted her chickens before they hatch. She got to the semis. Well, Sloane got to the semis, losing to Kvitova, who then beat Bunge. So they have something in common. French Open at number 14, she lost to Sevastova in the first round. Quarters in Eastbourne, losing to Hallcroft Watson. Then at Wimbledon at number 15, she beat Taranko, she beat Honchikova, she beat Kunja before losing to Kvitova. Where by Kunja's number 2? I don't know why. In Toronto, she lost to Buxton. In Kitchener, she got to the final. She beat Rwanska, Schur, Larson, and Shamvareva to face Panetta, but lost to Panetta in 3 sets. 14th seed at the U.S. Open, lost to Panetta. Second straight lost to her. Australia Open lost to Kvitova. Went to the quarters in Pan Pacific, losing to Houghton. Quarterfinal lost to Louise Bickerton in Worcester, and in Kansas City, she's beaten Panetta, Fesnina, Fairbank, and Demago. Basically, the reverse numerology. Now she's got to face Bunge.
Quiet, please. Bunga to serve. First game.
Sloane will win
Play.
this match and get her spot. But, you know me.
Out. 15, love. 15, all. 30, 15. 30, all. Out. 40, 30. 'Deuce. Out. 'Advance. Advantage, Stevens. Game, Stevens. First game.
Whatever.
Love 15. 15 all. 15-30. Out! 15-40. 30-40. Deuce. Advantage, Stevens. Game, Stevens. Stevens leads 2 games to love. First set. Love 15. 15 all. 30-15. 40-15. 40-30. Out. Game, Bunga. Stevens leads 2 games to 1. First set. Love 15. Out. 15 all. Out. 30-15. 30 all. Out. 40-30. Out. Deuce. Advantage, Bunga. Deuce. Advantage, Stevens. Game, Stevens. Stevens leads 3 games to 1. First set. Out. $15 love. 30 love. 40 love. Game, Bunga. Stevens leads 3 games to 2. First set. $15 love. 30 love. 40 love. Game, Stevens. Stevens leads 4 games to 2, first set.
Mm.
15 love, 30 love, 40 love, out. Game, Bunga. Stevens leads 4 games to 3, first set. "15 love, 15 all, 30-15, 40-15, 40-30, out. Game, Stevens. Stevens leads 5 games to 3, first set. Out. Out. 15 love, 15 all, 30-15, 40-15, 'Game, Bunga. Stevens leads 5 games to 4, first set.
When's that here?
Love 15, love 30, 15-30, 15-40, Game, Bunga. 5 games all, first set.
So, wow.
Out. Out. Love 15, out. 15 all, 30-15, 40-15, 40-30, out. Game, Bunga. Bunga leads 6 games to 5, first set. "15 love, 30 love, out. 30-15.
Out.
30 all. 40-30.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage, Stevens.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage, Bunga.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage, Bunga. Game and first set, Bunga. 7-5.
So it looks like Bunja might win this match. The answer is no. Like, I did it. No, you didn't. Sloane Stevens took her out 6-1 in the third set. So Sloane Stevens does the double, winning the 2020 thing and Lady C. But anyway, she beats Bunge. Poor Bettina. She just can't get anything going. She's number 8. She's now jumped up to number 8, technically. She's been runner up 3 times. Well, that's not half bad. Arani's number 4. She has yet to win a tournament, so you got that. Keys at number 7 has yet to win a tournament. Bunch number 8. So 4, 7, 8, 13. 4, 7, 8, 13, 20. 4, 7, 13, 20. 4, 7, 8, 13, 20. 4, 7, 8, 13, 20. Mary Jo Yankovic Sherman has won a tournament. I saw that. Finchi has not. Temza Barry, no, because Hungary doesn't. Petrovic has. Panetta has. Angie has. Houghton, I think, has, right? Nope. I don't know because Nina has not. I saw. Alright. From Boca Raton. So, Punch Away. Reynolds, I think, has won. Everett, I think, has not. Reynolds? Yep, she's won. Everett has not. Frida James Hood Westcott has. Oh no. Oh no, yeah. Buxton has. Ostapenko has. Pretty has. Maliva has not. Where's that Maliva has been left out in the cold? Oh, actually, no, they're top 30, so they can. And so it's Frida James. Gussie Moran, Bouchard, Mirza, and Diaz. Okay. So Bouchard will face Houghton. She better win. Bunge is waiting with Punch Way. Maddie Keys will get Finchie. Makarova gets James. And Arani gets Everett. So anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond to do.